Irresistible lemon caper sauce in 3 minutes coming your way. I'm Chris Weitzel here at 1300 Seagrave, Unit 4 in Woodstock. Today, we're doing it fast, simple. Everybody knows about the lemon caper sauce that we have that comes in a jar. This stuff is delicious. Goes on our potato cheese crusted cod, any other type of fish dish that you would like a creamy sauce with. What I'm doing is the homemade version. Very minimal ingredients, so let's get started. We're gonna start with some butter is the base. Not gonna hit the Weight Watchers calendar anytime soon, but melt the butter. We got a low heat going on here. I'm just gonna go right in with some whole capers. Give that a stir. I'm gonna quickly just dice a few up just to get a little extra flavor in there. That brininess of the caper is really gonna cut through. You're gonna taste that. The melter bud is gonna get kind of shiny. We're gonna go in with some Canadian garlic. I'm just gonna use a nice tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. I love the garlic. So we're just gonna give that a few seconds. Oh, you can smell it already. Turn that up a second. I'm already gonna get the pan ready for the Atlantic salmon that we're gonna use. And this salmon that we get is farmed from New Brunswick in pens in the ocean. But first thing we're gonna do, I don't know about your salmon, but my salmon doesn't come seasoned. So we're gonna season it up high. First, I'm just doing basic. I'm gonna do just some pepper, a little bit of kosher salt. We're gonna flip that over. I season both sides. That's about it. Back there, easy peasy, it's all ready to go. This is done. We're gonna remove this from the heat. Put it there for a second. We're gonna add a bit of lemon juice. Not a lot. And fresh parsley. Roll that up. Do a little bit of a chiffonade. And that's it. Because I hate to do dishes, we're just going to use the one pan. I'm just going to leave a little bit in there just so we have. Heat that back up on. Now, just gonna give that a second. All right, this is just letting this heat up a little more than we did with the sauce. And remember, this sauce, today I'm using salmon. This sauce can be used for cod, for haddock. I've even thrown it on seared scallops before. Now, I'm just gonna add a little bit of butter. And we're gonna go right in. I'm going in face down. And we're just gonna let that sit for about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Now, I just used a tail piece. When we're at market, we've got tail pieces, we've got belly cuts. Really, it's the same salmon, folks. It's just this one here, it cooks faster. You use a belly cut. Everybody likes the belly cuts. They always get sold before the tail cuts, but I like using the tail pieces. You have more surface area to actually get your flavor on. And you can be you can see from the side here, the white creeping up. I don't know, Garrett, if you can get a shot of this. But you can actually see the white creeping up, and it gives you a better idea. Now, there's nothing wrong when you're using salmon as fresh as we have it. Like, this is sashimi grade salmon for about the first couple days that we have it. And even when you're cooking this, I don't really care if there's a little bit of the pink in the middle, because it's sashimi grade. So I really just like to leave this presentation side down, and when you check it and we're gonna flip it, I like that nice little brown. You get that crust. It's starting to smoke a bit right now. So I'm just gonna leave it, put a little bit of pressure on. You can actually feel it cooking. But if you wanted to have your salmon totally cooked through, and if you're using a belly cut, you can just tell from the side. If you're baking it in the oven, it's a little tougher. You can easily do this type of fish, not pan fried. You could parchment paper, season it the same way, cookie sheet it up into the oven, 400 degrees. I like doing mine hot and fast. We're just going to... Oh, yeah. That's what I'm looking for right there. I want that brown. I want that caramelization going on. That's a lot to do with the butter. Now I'm just going to... I don't really care what the bottom looks like. The work by the pan has been done. That's what I love. Okay, we're back. That took about 2 to 3 minutes on that side. So we're just going to take this out. And I mean... To me, that just looks beautiful on its own. You could even use some of the blackening season we have available here. But then all I'm going to do, give that a swirl. And look how much that made. That little bit, that little sliver of butter, lemon juice, parsley, a few whole capers and a few diced up capers. Like, that's money. Gotta try it, show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna cut it right in the middle. See? It's just, oh. Get a couple of capers, get some garlic. That brininess of the capers, you either love it or hate it, I'm not gonna lie. I love it. And to me, that's a winner. So, you want to wow somebody, easy peasy meal right here. Make your 3-minute, that just delicious sauce, which you can then save for later. Quick. Remember, use the tail piece. Fries up a lot quicker, a lot more surface area to work with. And don't worry about getting the perfect, getting it perfectly cooked. I don't think there is such a thing. Anyways, get a brown caramelization. Here, easy meals. I'm Chris here at 1300 Seagrave. Remember to check us out on YouTube at Chris Weitzel. And we're here to make your meals hook, line, and simple. Thanks. Fucking right there, man. Take a fucking picture.